One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. He's at touchdown Gamecocks. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Louisiana Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. With the catch, it's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires it incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Rushes on him. On the run, fires downfield. Picked off. What a play by this defense. defense.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Keep it on the ground. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Vance. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna let it fly. Reels it in down the left side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And, man, that's a big-time play for this offense. This quarterback, he's put the ball in harm's way. He's already had a couple of interceptions. This ball was kind of a 50-50 ball. Nice to see the receiver make a play and get some yards after the catch. Make a big play for this offense.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and more. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the run, still looking. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Vance. Touchdown Bulldogs! Fitted in the window for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Connection to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game,
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Louisiana Tech. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super.
Breaks into the open, and they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now adjusting. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Vance. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll start this drive with a pass. Moving out to the right. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Holding. Defense.
Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. Moving past the 25.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. To the air on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Gilbert. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw its Vance. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
That is a great example of the D-line playing with tremendous awareness. That player knew he was not going to get to the quarterback, wasn't going to sack him. So he slowed himself down, got under control, located the quarterback, and then got his big paws in the air to knock it away.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, they're after him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Not a chance. Missed it. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. to the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football to the ground with the back. Still running at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Vance. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to slam it in. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Quick strike complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Touchdown Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on!
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
And the Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. A first down for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Vance. It's complete on the right side. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. This should be the last play of the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well, good run and a first down. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. It's a draw. Finds a crease at the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Moran. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance. And boy, is he delivered. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Off play action. Under fire. Creates a little space. Got the 1st down himself.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their...
Lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The throw. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they got the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve.